Freddie actually stated, I would love to see these guys fight more than once. And if they split the first two, maybe we could even get a rubber match and we could end up having a trilogy. This has been done before. I don't see why it can't happen again. It needs to happen for both guys, though. The world has waited long enough, and the fans deserve something like this. Well, I agree with that final comment that Freddie Roach stated. But, forget the trilogy. I just want to see one of them, man. Dude, I think I can speak for everyone else. I'll be ecstatic if we just hear the fight announced. If it just one. Dude, don't even worry about trilogy at this point. Let's just see one. Make one happen. Is this being unreasonable to ask, well, maybe Pacquiao, just for the benefit of the fans, maybe he should just call Floyd's, supposed bluff and agree to everything that Floyd actually states. Do you think maybe Team Pacquiao should just do that just for the sake of the fight, fans, just to make this happen? Take a massive pay cut, and it wouldn't even be a pay cut compared to his previous endeavors. He's accustomed to making between 20 and 26 million a year or per fight, right? He would be making 40 million. Hey, man, you know what, dude? Who cares? Let's just do this. Let's just make the fight happen. Should Manny and Bob just adopt that mentality just to call Floyd's bluff and see if he's serious about making the fight a reality?
I don't know. That would be dangerous. I think it's easy. It'd be easy for us to speculate and easy for us to say, oh, sure, we should do that. But if you're in that position, not so easy, because Floyd could jump on it, and then guess what? You're underpaid. No, I don't think we should do that. I think it depends. I think Joseph, they should weigh the pros and cons. If it makes sense to do that, if they look at the numbers and they weigh the pros and cons and it makes sense, well, then do that. But make sure you think things through before just trying to call his bluff. Because Floyd's the kind of guy that said, okay, well, sure, I'll take it. So, yeah, make sure you think things through and, what do you have to gain?
Well, it's gotten to the point, though. And the reason why I'm actually suggesting this, because it's gotten to the point where this has the potential to create a very negative ripple effect for both fighters' careers. According to our good friend, Mr. Don Chargan, he actually stated that, this is not, if they don't reach an agreement and the fight isn't made in their next event, this is not going to end well for both fighters. If they don't put this fight together and announce it within the next month or so, it will never happen. Even if they try to put it together in the fall or maybe in 2016, fans aren't going to keep buying into this concept. And this is what he says, and I quote this from the interview that we did on Fight Saga. He stated, "You can't keep doing this to the paying customers and expect them to be okay with it. Everyone involved needs to realize that the fans have been emotionally invested in this rivalry for the past several years, so they expect and deserve to witness the historic conclusion. Anything less will be unacceptable and eventually be viewed as one of the biggest tragedies in the history of the sport." So basically what Don's saying is, hey, man, it's all or nothing. You better do it now because the popularity might not be there when you want to pull the trigger on the event. And fans have a way of doing that. Once they get disgruntled, boy, it's very hard to reverse that mentality. It takes an awful lot. Your thoughts on Mr. Chargan's comments?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think he's exactly right. Period. He's exactly right.
So what I'm saying is maybe it would be more advantageous in the long run just for Team Pacquiao to take the ding and to try and make it happen. Call Floyd's bluff. See if he's willing to follow through with everything that he's saying. And just to make the fight happen. Even though, yes, you are giving him the massive lion's share of the purse, something like 72 to 28, right? You're still making $40 million.